Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Dysmantle here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host, Max. Okay, so in case you have not seen the previous episode, we have gone over the patch notes that they are planning on soon releasing the full game. Currently, there should be some sort of ending to the story, so we're gonna see about that. I was able to get my hands on the katana, but unfortunately, it's in, well, really bad status. So even if I sneak up successfully upon the enemy, it does not do too much damage, so it's not that great. And unfortunately, me installing the killer uplink, or what you call it, onto the antenna did not actually manage to, like, keep all the enemies dead. So it looks like they were able to respawn, and now I have to deal with them again, but the katana is just not cutting it, if you catch my drift. So we were able to get to this point, which is the pike steel manufacturing, where we came across a furnace where you can actually start smelting the metal scraps into iron bars. The iron bars can be smelted into steel bars, and the steel can be then smelted into the titanium. We were also able to get over here, but there's this weird gas or fog which is not allowing me to get over here. So because I still do not have some sort of clothes that would allow me to go down here, because I have not found the freaking cactus, I was thinking maybe we can try going down here after I pick up something over here. And also it looks like there might be one of those spiritual or ritualistic monuments located here by the farm. So we're gonna see all about that. So hopefully we're gonna be able to get from the auto salvage through the bridge and just follow this path and get there through the farm. Hopefully I will not fall into those holes with the pikes. We can theoretically even consider turning these fields into some farmable land. We do have quite a lot of leaves, as I have been actually going through resources like crazy. And the funniest thing was that actually it took me quite a long time to get all the titanium and all the steel plates, or the steel, or what you call it. I was literally going by every fence and I was breaking it down like this, so in order for me to get the necessary resources. It took me like a freaking hour just to gather this stuff. It was really inconvenient and boring as hell. But the funniest thing was that I actually came across a great source of materials, and I could not believe how easy and convenient it was, and that I did not even think about it. The thing is, I'm right now trying to locate one just so that I can show it to you, because there are these poles which are supposed to be leading as if the electricity through the wires, right? So if I would be able to come across one of them by the road, that would be actually awesome. It looks like I have chopped down all of them. The interesting thing was that actually each one gave me a steel bar. So I went down and I kept chopping down each one of them like a total weirdo. And I helped myself reduce the amount of time that I needed in order to keep gathering the necessary resources for the damn quest in order to fix up the antenna. So I'm not really sure if in this town we would be able to come across anything anymore like that. Can we gather the tires just so that we have the rubber and all this necessary stuff? The weirdest thing is that these piles of woods, or piles of lumber or timber or whatever you want to call it, they give you like 2 pieces of wood. It's just so weirdly unbalanced when it comes to this. Like if I go and give myself the axe, if I go a little bit crazy here, you get 2 slabs of wood, or 2 of these planks. So that's really just super weird. Okay, So what I want to do here is therefore try to get to the steel mill. Reason behind me trying to get there. Ooh, also, when you come across like the AC unit, which is attached outside, it has steel. So that's a great source of resources for you as well, in case you don't want to spend a freaking eternity trying to get somewhere. Okay, we're gonna go up here towards the flag. I was just trying to see if I can come across one of these, yeah, this, exactly. So this, if I break it down, I'm gonna get the steel bar. So this is actually really awesome, because what I was thinking is that there are still plenty of rooms which require us to get the super, or what you call it, picking lock, or lockpick. And there's like over here where we need to drop off the fuel cells, a lot of these places where we need the expert lockpick. That's the name I just remembered. So I was thinking if we can utilize the furnace in order to smelt the steel bars for me, I should be able to craft the lockpick, and therefore we should start being able to get to these more difficult to get places. Also, I need metal in order to actually upgrade the katana. I want to see how much more proficient it can be, because otherwise it's just gonna be a total nightmare to deal with it. And the smelting does not take that long, which is really pleasant. Like, I thought that it's gonna take like an hour or something just to smelt the stuff, but it's working nice. If you smelt with the wood scraps, it takes longer and you need to use more resources, and if you use the wood, it takes a lesser amount of time, so that's really great. I was actually thinking maybe around the release of the game I might try to do like resource collection guide for people who would try to pick it up. So I don't know, let me know what you think about that. I'm definitely trying to think more out of the realm of just playthroughs and trying to make like videos which would have just in general more added value for you, the viewers. So definitely do let me know in the comment section. I always appreciate the feedback. And now that I am all done taking my anger out on this fence, just in case, we can start to look for a way over to get to that farm. So I have killed everything here. Looks like some of these have not respawned. I'm now like extremely careful like where I go and which turn I take, because it's not really that properly highlighted, like where exactly you might have these traps or whatnot. And because my map awareness is so freaking great, I really don't want to end up getting killed by falling into a pile of pikes. I'm still kind of confused about the entire part of the game where a guy climbs up out of a tunnel. And everything looks like for 300 years there have been no people around here. Which would explain why the road is in such a bad state, why it's so much covered in dirt and stuff like that. Because you do not get the asphalt road covered in this much dirt and this much debris in just like a couple of years or something. So I'm not really sure what's the full story or how to explain this whole situation. But yeah, it's definitely a bit weird there for me. Okay, I have killed that. That's not gonna respawn. There's a lot of dead zombies here. So this is where you needed to use the titanium, but thankfully, actually I was kind of surprised that even like scavenging some of these, the Pleasant Lodge or the Park Ranger's cabin, even there I came across a steel ingot inside of a chest, which I was able to scavenge. So it was not so difficult to get those resources here. The game looked like it was trying to help you reduce what you're doing, but I still am a bit confused about the whole thing of you just getting one piece of wood out of a freaking tree. Okay, we're gonna have to kill this guy somehow. Really don't want to deal with these spitters. And maybe we can really actually make some farmable land over here so that I don't have to then run away to my crops, which are scattered at the Packard family farm or the Evans farmhouse. So because the sanctuary farm actually has a workable field, we might be able to do so. And also thanks to me reaching the level 23 or 24, I was able to get another slot for my tools. So now I can actually equip 4 of them. So we're gonna actually go with the hoe, and hopefully I do have enough of the planned material in order to do this. So if we take a look, we have 661. I think that's what we need in order to make this a farmable land. So let's see if we can actually make this thing happen, plant some crops over here, and I'm gonna talk to you in a couple of moments. Okay, so I have planted carrots, tomatoes, lettuce, however that remains to be seen. Then we went with some potato, with some onion, and with some corn. I don't have any wheat on me, but I do recall that I did plant the wheat at some other farms, so we should eventually be able to get our hands on that. I really need to get the damn steel, and now with like the lower amount of leaves which I gathered or which I used as I went through like almost 600 pieces of the foliage in order to set up the farm here, and I'm quite sure we might eventually one day return, either for the furnace or for whatever. We're just gonna have a nice chunk of farmable land here waiting for us with a bunch of crops, so hopefully that's gonna pay up for us. I did not go with skills that allow me to do like faster farming or stuff like this. The reason behind is that the game does not give you any reason to literally be trying to do like the farming. You don't have a hunger gauge or thirst meter or anything like that. So it's totally up to you. You get to craft or discover recipes by scavenging, and if you have the crops, then you can of course make this. By scavenging, you will not come across that many crops, I can tell you that right about now. So setting up your farm fields is gonna be definitely helpful. Okay, we want to get over here now. So I don't think I have, as of now, the sufficient quantity of bars. So we need 10 iron bars in order to upgrade the katana. And even that would mean that the damage output might still not be the best. So it's actually still better for me to be running around a with a freaking machete or something like that in order to get those one-shot kills. Unfortunately, the deer did escape. There are skills which actually allow you, however, to increase or reduce the amount of fear you generate towards the animals. So this was actually fortunate for me that I managed to kill it off without it oh fudge! No! I talked about this! Son of a something. Yeah, so I totally just forgot what the hell was I talking about. But yeah, there are these skills which allow you to reduce the amount of fear generated by the animals. This is just so freaking awesome. So I need to bypass this damn thing. I really hate the fact that you cannot like somehow disable these damn traps, because now every time I see these weird tiles, I'm like super skeptical that this stuff is just gonna go after me. We're gonna deal with these spitter thingies. The good news is that they drop plenty of plant matter or plant fiber, so we will have a lot of that for crafting. and I want to go over to that place with that weird altar. I have specifically saved that up just for an episode so that we can cover it over here. So let's see what can we find over here. Maybe there's gonna be another puzzle for me to fail miserably. So this is gonna be extremely entertaining for most of you. Okay, so we can rewind, so it looks like I'm gonna have to do a bunch of stuff here, which just sounds awesome. What happens if I put this over here? Great. Okay, why do I feel like if I push it over here, it's gonna fall down? Because it's of a different color or something like that. I don't know. What just happened? Looks like... Oh. So I'm gonna have to put something over here. So we have 3 of these, huh? Okay. Let's see how far my brain can go before I totally F this thing up. Just don't quote me on this, okay? Oh, so it looks like I cannot even push it onto this weird marble tile or whatever it is. Okay, so this skull seems to be turned off. I don't know, I'm just gonna push it over here for some reason. I think I'm gonna need these 2. This one is gonna have to push out this one, and I just effed up the whole thing, right? Yep. Awesome. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. You're gonna see my brain not working properly. Why do I decided to upload this stuff onto YouTube? Okay, so this skull has been shut down, which means we can push this stone, and we can push this stone. I'm gonna have to somehow push you up in here, because this one is shut off. We can actually take this. Oh, come on. I almost got afraid there. And now, should be able to do this. Okay. The problem here is I have no idea how to get past this skull now. And I don't think I can just simply roll underneath these beams or whatever is this thing. If I would be able to push this somehow... Okay, that went as well as I would have hoped for it to go. So this thing almost killed me. That's great. The problem is, I'm not really sure how to push it away from here without getting killed. Why do I keep doing this dumbass stuff? Please tell me I can somehow push it over here. Okay. That somehow worked. And... Okay, that wasn't so bad. I thought I'm gonna die like 268 times, like in the last one. So this was pleasant. I managed. It wasn't so bad. Except of the fact that I talked about not trying to fall into the goddamn pit of pikes, and I did the same exact thing. But I mean, these are not your professional walkthroughs at the end of the day. So, I don't know what to tell you anymore. Okay, so it looks like the enemies have all respawned. Which is just awesome. But if I clear them out, we should be okay. At least I'm gonna grab all this mana. I have completely cleared out all of the fences and everything like that because each piece of fence contained one metal bar, and I'm not fence, it's railing which I'm talking about. So railing is a great source of materials. I was actually so shocked how much stuff was I able to get, especially if you come across like a parking lot. There's always gonna be railing, so make sure to grab that because you're always gonna need the metal bars in order to upgrade your tools and such. So definitely take a look at that. Okay, so if we go, I'm gonna actually finally kill this damn thing. And I have like chopped down every goddamn piece of tree over in here, with the exception of the large ones, because they tell me that I need even more power or more damage output. And there you can see that I have smelted like a ton of these metal bars. So there's actually even an achievement that if you fill like 8 or how many slots just with one ingredient, you get this weird achievement, as if you were trying to hoard something for God knows what reason. So we can be smelting actually more metal bars, and then we can try to take a look at the steel. I'm still gonna stick with this, and we're just gonna go all crazy here with the production of the metal bars. So this is gonna take for God knows how long, but because we have the uplink installed, we should be a-okay. So now we have 55 of the metal bars, so hopefully I can upgrade the katana. And I still have not found where the hell to get a goddamn cactus. Okay, and unfortunately next thing which we need is, seriously, steel? Why would you want steel for that? That's so weird. We can go upgrade the baseball bat. We cannot upgrade the axe. I think I'm gonna go with the baseball bat. Seems like a good idea. We can go upgrade the crowbar. We do have the rubber. And I need steel. I need steel. And I need stone? How the hell am I gonna get stone? I don't even... Can I, like, approach a piece of stone and try to smash it with something? Maybe with a baseball bat. Or maybe the katana can slice through something. I don't know, I'm probably full of BS, but anyhow, you can see how much damage did I do to this local region. This was like entirely walled off with a fence, and I just completely took it apart in order to have the metal scrap for the smelting purposes. We can go say hi to the locals. Grab whatever they can offer. What's down here? I haven't checked here, I think. Yeah, we are getting again to like a hot region, huh? There seems to be a link tower, so maybe, just maybe. But unfortunately, whatever I kill here already is gonna suffer with the respawn. So that's gonna be really uncomfortable. Also, ooh. That's a first living animal except of the deer, which I have seen. And I think I just found cactus. So we just might be able to get the necessary resources in order to make that safari outfit working for us. So that's awesome. And maybe that way I might be able to get to the second fuel cell of this goddamn game. It's hard to tell. They really are making it so annoying to get to just about one of these. And this is the power line, so definitely grab these because a steel bar. And also the electrical components. This is the AC unit which I was talking about. So definitely pick this up too. You might get a metal bar out of it too. And I can already see that our hero is starting to overheat. And we haven't even gotten that far into this region. So we really need to work on getting the cactus for the outfit. So hopefully there's plenty of those. We have 5 pieces of cactus. Seriously, you're gonna give me 1 piece of cactus out of each of these? Well, I hope there's plenty of them then. Because I do not intend on coming back here. Hopefully we will not overheat too damn much. Because when the heat bar fills in, you're gonna start to lose health rather quickly. So you still have some chance to get the hell out of Dodge. But if you are like too far inland where it's super hot, you're not gonna have a good time. Like, that is why I have abandoned the whole idea of me trying to roam around in order to get to the second fuel cell. Because here, when we get to this uplink tower, we'll need to go through down here. Then we will have to go through here. This is a drawbridge, so we cannot go through there. So we need to go down here. Then I need to run up all the way over here to this bridge in order to get to this town. And then to over the fuel cell, where there's going to be another weird boss battle, I'm quite sure. So let's find the cactus. I still need like 8 of them. I see 2. At least. So far we are not getting the heat signal or like the heat warning. So I'm super happy about that. Trying to take out these lovely ladies. Come on. Are you coming or not? Okay. I'm really hoping that the outfit which I think, or the safari outfit is what I need in order to move around in this warm climate. Otherwise, we are totally screwed. But there's a way to, of course, check that. So what we can do is go to the campsite here and check for ourselves. Unfortunately, if I craft it over here, every single enemy which I have so far killed is gonna, unfortunately for me, respawn. But I don't think I have a choice in case I want to do whatever. So, this is the safari outfit. We have also the option to get the hard hat. So, build limit plus 10 damage block, a hardened helmet that is staple of workplace safety in construction business, blah blah blah. I'm not sure what are the other outfits, but we need to be over level 30 in order to get there. So heat protection, I really hope that this is what we need in order to work here and be able to get to the location where I want to go. The hard hat sounds nice, but for now I want to keep what I have, especially steel. That is a pain in the ass to get. So now my question is, if we would come across... Okay, I'm just gonna run away. She's not gonna follow me across that far, at least I hope so. Wow, really? Okay, but you're gonna still be bound to the other region, so I do not get the mana out of you. Interesting. Interesting. We can theoretically check if this thing over here has still that weird smoke, which will not allow me to pass by. Come on. Okay, that was premature. But we did manage to slay her in one hit. Is it here? Yeah, it's still here. So I need a gas mask. I'm not really sure when I can get my hands on a gas mask, but I'm quite sure it's gonna pop up, and that is why I have decided to implement the whole shtick regarding the, what you call it? Regarding the farming. Yeah, so okay, so now we have like a ton of these metal bars. So theoretically, I can take a look at what do we need in order to make the expert lockpick. So let's take a look at it, because we do have it unlocked. Expert lockpick, where is it? We need 4 steel bars, and I'm not really sure how many I have. I have 4 steel bars. So what the hell are you talking about? I should be able to make this, right? Oh, we need 15, son of a gun. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, well then let's do this. Let's try to 15, son of a gun. That's gonna be a lot. But we don't have enough of these bars, so we need to keep on smelting this stuff. I'm gonna have to come across like a mother load of the metal scraps. So okay, let's just dump this over here, and we're gonna have to go to some other region in order to come across these metal scraps. These houses, I mean, you can be taking down these barrels. They are great for like metal scraps and such, but it's just really low scale. I'm trying to look for like a better option. I really don't know if I can start breaking down the stone. We need damage of 90. I don't know if you can have an actual pickaxe in this game or something which would allow me to gather that type of resource. I'm gonna sneak up on him, and then we can just deal with this princess. Okay. Oh, there's a wolf. Okay, there's our hide. What I need to do is get to a comm link, or the link tower, and from there we can try to teleport over here and see if we can make it to the goddamn second fuel cell, thanks to the outfit which we now have. This place was blocked off. We can start scrapping this for resources. And I really love the fact that if you upgrade your axe enough, you can just break through these wooden walls and such. So that's awesome. We can break down some of these things in order to actually get the necessary metal out of it. The ex-humans, or what you call them, are still stuck outside, so they will not bother me. And it's even just still the basic ones, so that's not that worrying to me. But there's that secret room, and I really want to know what the hell is it all about. And I really do want to get the expert lockpick, so that we can theoretically get to these locations. So she's on the hunt. Is she gonna be able to come here or not? Okay, that was just weird. She was able to get really close, however, as is, so that was pretty damn impressive. Wait, I think there's a barrel which can explode, so that would make this whole job a bit easier. But I don't think it's enough to break through these damn doors, so we do still need the expert lockpick. So that's still unfortunate. This was a fun boss battle which we had. It lasted about... well, it wasn't the most challenging thing, but it still was a bit scary. Especially I got a bit angry because I wasn't able or allowed to sneak up on the big boss inside of the kitchen. You could seriously get a metal bar out of these haystacks? Or that was just like a unique situation? I'm really confused right now. Okay, I can really use this plant-based matter. Even the wooden scraps do good for me right now because we need it as a fuel. We did not come across anything better than wood here, so we will have to use the ancient method. Although scientifically speaking, I'm not really sure if wood can burn at such a high temperature that it would allow you to smelt iron or steel even. I really think you would need like charcoal or something better in order to get that done. But if we get the resources out of here, that's just gonna be awesome. I don't really want to blow this thing up because we have all these crops here. Some of them are already done, which is just awesome. We have another achievement done. There's a high concentration fish. And it's really nice to see that they actually changed the icons for the fish, because when I started covering the game, what usually happened was that you get like a red icon of same fish, then a green, and then a blue, and it just all looked the same. But now you have like a different icons for each of the species, and it makes it look a bit more nicer. So they definitely did put a lot of work into this game, and they should be proud about it. I'm still a little angry about the whole situation with the licensed music, but hey, it's the choice of the studio if they want to do that or not. So it's not up to me. We can actually get some decent stuff out of here. And I know I'm being constantly like off the topic of what I want to do or something, but we will need the resources as is, because we are burning through the wood. And also you have to consider that during this time the metal is being smelted, so it's actually good for us to be doing this, because once we return, I will need to replenish the furnace with something else, and there's also possibility for me to somehow try and build another furnace. I just didn't want to go into it because first of all, you need the fuel, and second of all, you need the resources. So if you don't have the resources, just to properly fill in one of them, what exactly can you expect to do with two of them, you know? So you would be able to get into the same quantity in shorter time, or half of the time, but you would still get reduced amount, because you weren't really able to fill in the numbers. So it's kind of pointless, and that is why I'm gonna do these weird stops where I just go all weird and gather whatever the hell I can. Okay, so the core or the carrots are done, but as I said, we're gonna leave them be. I need to get to the link tower here. So that's what we are gonna do exactly, and hopefully we're gonna be able to fast travel. We can scan for energy sources, but I don't want to do that right now. I want to go over here to the Everglade, and I want to see if we're gonna get the overheating done to us, since we have this new outfit thanks to the cactus, or not. It would be really awesome for me if it would not happen, so I would be super ecstatic if we would not see that I'm being exhausted or overheated due to the temperature. So I guess what we need to do right now is put a marker down here and see if we can make our way. Also, the weirdest thing is, if you chop down bamboo gives you the same amount of resources as a fully grown tree. So that's kind of weird. But just so you know that you have the option, and again, I accidentally did throw a freaking knife. Seriously, like, this game has the tiniest trigger or tiniest touch of whatever you do with the right mouse button, and it's flying through the air. So there's that. Okay, so how the hell do we get down here? I think we're gonna have to follow this road. I'm gonna have to be killing whatever is in here, or whatever is left behind. At least we're gonna get all these nice resources out of it. It's nice that your awareness meter has been filled in. And now we can try to go through, I think, here, right? I want to grab this because this stuff has the tires. You can theoretically even plant stuff over here, and there's something on the radio.
We had reports of unmarked boats on southern shores. Please report any further sightings straight to the Crown. This is an automated recording sent from K23, the Crown Station.
So yeah, somewhere during the last episode, you should definitely go check it out. I'm gonna make sure that the link to it's left in the video description. Is gonna be there, so you can go and find it fairly easily. They mentioned that they were hoping that, like, the kingdom or whatever this island nation is a part of would send resources or help. I'm not really sure what happened, though, because if you decide to leave the entire planet, that seems like the really last sort of resort to which I would try to get to. So, situation must have been really bad in case they have decided to go that route. The spiky guys are not that much worrying to me anymore. I much more struggle with some of these living or moving stuff. And what do we have over here? Okay. So the good news is, so far, I'm not getting the overheating. Bad news is that I just decided to run into the spiky thing. So that was just a bright idea. Seriously, how can you get the same amount of wood out of bamboo than you get out of a fully grown birch or something like that? Someone has to explain that to me. So we need to go over here towards the radio. It's blocked? Well, do not fear. Max is here, and we can actually break through the damn wall. Haha!
We should not lead snakes into our garden. Do not disclose the location of our beloved island to any outsider. This is an automated recording sent from K23, the Crown Station.
I can actually break down this entire home for resources, so that's fun. Good stuff to gather in the interior. Might be beds. Might be the washing machines. They usually have like the electronic components or scraps inside, or rubber or tire or what you call it, stuff like that. So it's really nice. Come on, are you coming? I don't even know if I'm like killing these things. We do have the killer uplink installed. We need to get over to this bridge now. I would actually love to find another campsite, but I just don't think we're gonna get it over here. Need to be careful on approaching these spiky boys. Probably should switch to an axe. It seems to be dealing better with these things anyhow. Also, it's just super convenient for me to kill then whatever decides to show up. And we're gonna just try to fix this mistake. There seems to be something over here, but the problem is, again, kind of full, so the inventory is not able to stack up anything else. Also, breaking down a fridge, great source of resources too. Ooh, there's that weed which we need. If I break down the wall, it also breaks down the radiator, so that's nice. How about these things? Okay. There goes the bridge. There's a lot of spiky thingies, and there's even the spitter stuff. Leisure resort. Okay. Let's just get rid of this. Alrighty. I'm not really sure how you are not aware of me doing this, but whatever. And we're gonna get rid of the spikes. What was that? Don't do that. Come on. If you're gonna swing, then freaking swing. So this is the drawbridge, which we need to lower from the other side, which is why we need to go all the way over here. So that's gonna be a whole lot of fun. So this is why leaving all these resources behind is gonna be annoying as hell. You know what? I want to first deal with you. This is a stationary spitter, and it's just so much easier to kill. And the axe is just absolutely amazing at eliminating whatever. We have to be careful around the water. I don't want to really fall into it. Son of a gun. Okay, we're gonna actually have to use up the bandage here. There's a lot of spiky bugs. These seem to really prosper in the warm climate here. Okay, there goes another one. Oh, come on. Okay. And here we go, a campsite, finally. So I can theoretically run back and gather up all these resources which were left behind. Including the mana. We do need the mana, believe it or not. Still think the bones should be used for like a fertilizer or something, at least, for Christ's sake. Everything should have like some use. Okay, there's quite a lot of this resources. This is why I wanted to come back. Since we used up all the plant-based matter for the farming, it's actually a good thing to restock on the way. Plus, I have no idea what's gonna wait for me at our destination with the fuel cell. If you have not seen the first episode, or not the first episode, the episode where I actually battled the boss, which was guarding the fuel cell, which I already picked up and I'm carrying on me, you should go check it out. The playlist will be linked in the video's description too. So, just, you know, in case you are still watching by some miracle, I have honestly not checked the analytics as of late too much. I have been like all over the damn place. I'm just trying to get whatever can be done for the channel. And this should be a great place for resources. Look at all this work. I'm not really sure what sort of presentation was happening here. And I was wondering how many chairs can I break before she even notices. So usually right now for you to extract something out of the damn wells, you need resources. So that is why I invested into the fact that I can withdraw resources out of the storage chest, because when you start playing the game, you aren't really able to do that. Okay, carrot juice, that's a new recipe. Seriously, I don't have this stuff? This stuff is like literally everywhere. What do we need? Leaf matter or plant-based matter and one bone. So if I kill one of the spiky boys, if I would find them, that is. Okay, so I see them. Come on, charge me. Come on, princess. And bye-bye. So I need to get rid of this. And if I kill this, then I should have the resources for the well. Okay. That was kind of weird, but whatever. So let's go see what can we actually pull out from the well. Wow. Let's go with the spices, I guess. And in a half an hour, we might be able to do this again. That's just awesome. So now we need to get up over here. That's gonna be fun. Carrot juice is the new recipe of the day. Oh my god, what was that? I think we just came across potentially another one of these weird things. It describes the legend of the ancient folk who inhabited the island.
The one-armed king taught us about mana. We learned to make many great things, but only the king knew sorcery without mana. Why would he not teach us this?
Considering what our scientists and engineers have built from mana, maybe the ancient folks were onto something. Interesting. Okay. So let's take our revenge on these things before I take even more unnecessary damage. And hopefully on this episode we're going to be able to get to the second fuel cell. Although Well, with the way things are going, and with me potentially running into a dead end because of a freaking tree. Oh wow, okay, so never mind. The question is if I can sneak past this. Okay. I like that. Right, okay, that worked. So this thing is gone. And now to dispose of these things. Without taking unnecessary amount of damage, of course. As per usual. Really glad that we have addressed the damn the overheating situation with one outfit. From H&M or whoever is providing it. And I think we are again full. Inventory wise, and now we need to go over here, and we're getting closer and closer to our goal. So maybe, just maybe, I might really get the second fuel cell here. I do have throwable knives, I do have bandages, and I do have frag grenades equipped. I need to be careful where I'm actually backing into, in order for me to not end up in the spiky boy's arms. That would be most unfortunate. Already took way too much damage from them as is. There's a lot of this stuff. Okay. Unfortunately, he is well protected here, so I'm gonna have to kill one of these things in order to kill this. And thankfully, the uplink is installed, so they will not be respawning. And we just leveled up. So, yeah, this is the railing which I talked about. Grab this stuff. This stuff is metal bar each. And because we need like a whole bunch of them in order to get the steel ingots and such, definitely make sure that whenever you come across these railings, you are grabbing these. Because, like I said, the smelting works that you can actually turn the metal scrap from the fence into the metal bar or the iron bar, and then the iron bar into the steel bar, and then the steel bar into the titanium. Hopefully we will not need titanium for anything anytime soon, but you can see that grabbing the railing is probably going to be a bit faster than grabbing the fence along the entire grid of the parking lot. So yeah, there will be moments where gathering all these things is gonna be a part of your playtime. So the sooner you can get to this, it's gonna be different. Of course, if you're gonna be playing this, it's gonna be different because you're gonna have slightly different set of goals or a different pace at which you will try to approach this game. I, so far, cannot say that many bad things about the game because it works really well. I have not experienced any crashes, and considering the fact that it is actually still in early access, that to me is just really great. Really great. I really like it when a game in early access has no copious amount of crashes or something like this. And for example, I've been covering Boros, and the weirdest thing is that that's a game which is fully released, yet I have experienced a ton of crashes on that game. And it always keeps setting you back like 10 to 15 minutes, and in that time you could have done so much stuff, so trying to like address it and go back and try to fix it and God knows what is so freaking annoying. Okay, we're gonna camp here because we can do that. And so animal friend is what I don't do that much. I don't see too much point in fishing faster. I'm thinking about maybe going with the fighter because I don't know what I'm gonna go. And build limit plus 10. I haven't built a single thing as of yet, so because we might have a potential boss battle upon our hands, I'm gonna go with the fighter. Because I think someone mentioned that there might be like a rifle or something, but so far we heavily rely upon the use of the melee weapons. So I'm gonna grab the metal bars here. And I did see the spitter through the fence here somewhere. The question is, do I go through the house or do I have to go down here? Benches, they are also great for resources. I don't think he's still maybe fully aware of me. The other one might be. Okay, I might have to kill this damn thing. So quick hack and slash is gonna do the trick. Be careful to not take a face full of acid. And you will do better than I just did. I was just trying to get rid of this whole freaking monster. Because it will not respawn, it doesn't really matter how much damage I took from it. I'm just gonna go camp again. It's not gonna be here anymore when I wake up. And thanks to the campsite being so damn close, we are fine. Upgrade gear. Can I upgrade? No. No, we don't have the electronics. That's a problem. We don't have the steel. We don't have this. I can theoretically upgrade the crowbar, although I barely use it. Builder's kit I have not used. I don't know what mana shard looks like, because I have not yet received one. So that's nice. Critical hit chance. Sure, we can go with that. I think we have it. I don't have lumber, so that's awesome. Maybe I need something better. And no, we need steel for just about anything. Backpack has been fully upgraded. I don't want to cook something. The carrot juice can be popping in on the screen. I don't really care about that. What do you mean it's blocked? Damn it. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to break through this. This is a brick wall. I might have to think of something else. I'm gonna try to wait for him to come close by so I can sneak up on him with the axe. I really don't want to be trying to dodge him or close the distance. It's super annoying. Seems to be stuck. So I'll just execute. And fortunately for me, I don't have to bother too much with her. And we can just break through this using our baseball bat. We're gonna grab all these nice resources. The computers are good because they have the electronic components.
This is a friendly reminder. Know this. Borealis awaits everyone who crosses the Crown. This is an automated recording from K23, the Crown Station.
I do wonder if we would ever run into any actual people in this game. Or if only thing which survives here are the animals. Trying to get the phone, not that. Getting these coolers and such, that's also a great source of resources. So we're gonna grab all this fancy stuff. I want to grab the radiator too. So definitely go for the coolers. They are great. Even these are able to be broken down for a nice chunk of everything. But I think we already gathered like a lot of resources as is. So maybe should try. Question is through where to get to the fuel cell. Let's see what's gonna wait for me over there. Theoretically I should be able to break down this, right? Nice. Okay, that was rather easy. barely an inconvenience, and then we need to get over here. Okay, so that has been broken down. Okay, that was most unfortunate. But now that has been addressed. Can just break down through here. Go like so. Fortunately, these spitters don't have any spikes. Which I think they should have, but I get it. Usually it looks like the spikes are protecting these spitters anyhow. Since they seem to be benefiting from the same warm climate. Okay. So yeah, you can like break down the entire fence here in order to get what you need. I think we need to go through here now. Oh, fudge Muppet. Look at these two clowns over here. The fence is a great news because they give you the metal bars, but trying to kill these things sneakily is gonna be a pain in the ass. So we're gonna have to see what I can think about. Okay, that somehow worked without me losing that much of my HP. If you can sneak up on them, you can take out majority of their health. Okay, so that worked. I still lost a crap ton of health, so I'm not really that thrilled about it. But all things considered, the bandage did a good job at recovering it. I'm really hoping we're gonna come across... Yeah, it was just horrible. Let's pretend nobody saw that. Let's see if we can get inside. We can get inside.
Our community is stronger and more prosperous than ever. There is no room for snakes here. This is an automated recording center K23, the Crown Station.
Alrighty, so now I need to go over there. I really hope there is a campsite somewhere. Let's grab the axe. How are you not aware of me doing this? Oh yeah, so I killed 3 of these spiky boys and you do nothing. But I kill one of your girlfriends and you go after me. Okay, sure. Whatever. Totally did not see this one over there. She did sneak up on me. That's for sure. Okay, come on. Yeah, I just landed into that. That's great. Really great. I'm really terrified as to what the hell is waiting for me. So I'm really hoping there is a campsite somewhere. I don't see a campsite somewhere. I'm really skeptical. Oh my god, not a robot. Why is it always a robot? The fuel cell is inside of the automaton. Great. Yeah, great. Why in a zombie survival game? This is the boss. Look at how little damage a freaking frag grenade does to this damn thing. Talking a bit less because, of course, I'm trying to make sure that I survive. Oh, fudge. What if I switch to the axe? that is when you are stationary. So we're gonna have to come across some sort of cover. Why does it have to be a freaking robot? That makes so little sense. Okay, so I think we got to halfway point. I don't know how much dangerous is it gonna be now, because it can start shooting rockets, of course. Why is this thing not killing none of the infected, for Christ's sake? Oh, damn. I'm definitely gonna have to heal up. Or do something. Whoa! I got stuck on something. Such a BS. Okay, okay. So I'm using the tree for cover. Don't fall into the damn... I don't see, what the hell? This is so freaking stupid. Oh, man. Why a goddamn robot? Maybe machete will do it because it goes faster. Yeah, those rockets are gonna be my downfall. Did you heal up or you just stood there? I really need to get across and heal again and hopefully... So it looks like when I pick up the +1, it restocks my inventory. So theoretically, I should have the damn frag grenades. Okay. There goes that. Oh, fudge. What the hell am I playing? This is not Dysmantle. This is everything but Dysmantle. Okay. That was stupid, extremely stupid, but okay. So yeah, not a huge fan of the boss battles apparently, but we finally managed to get the second fuel cell, and it looks like thanks to the safari outfit, we are able to start roaming around the lower region of the world. So there's still like a lot for us to explore. It looks like this fuel cell should be the next one for us to move on to, but we will require the steel in order to actually start making the expert lockpick. So we can take a look at the sanctuary farm room, and then we can take a look at the evacuation site, and hopefully we're gonna come across some sweet stuff. So I'm gonna probably cut off the episode here. I'm still gonna probably try to gather the resources necessary for me to have the steel. We need 15 ingots if I recall it correctly. So yeah, that's gonna be it. If you like this episode, give it a big thumbs up. Helps a lot with the algorithm. If you want to see more Dysmantle, check out the playlist. It will be included in the video's description. And as per usual, if you are not yet subscribed, subscribe as I publish fun content like this on a weekly basis. I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day, and hopefully I will see you all at the next one. Thank you for watching, stay safe out there, and bye-bye for now. Wow, all the things which they can do, they decide to go with a freaking robot as a boss battle. Seriously, the first fuel cell was inside of a prison. Why just not swarm me with bunch of ex-humans? It would make a whole lot more interesting setting. You know, like trying to survive a horde mode or something. especially when you're trying to, I don't know, like swing your weapon around or try to prioritize one target out of 16 roaming or running at you simultaneously. But whatever. What do I know about game design, huh? Freaking robots in a zombie game. If you have robots like this, how are the infected able to take over?